Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back from the deck profile here. Now, I've been wanting to put this deck on the channel for a while. Kind of got sidetracked by the Abyss deck, the Ogdoadic deck, and I posted 2 lists of that in a row, and I lost like 3 subs, but I gained like 10. So I was like, all right, dude, well, maybe I will be featuring the Abyss, the reptile deck, on the channel in the future. I have 2 more lists I want to post for them, so we'll see what's going on. But this deck was inspired by YouTube Spoonsies. I looked at his list and I was like, oh, this deck's very nice, and I changed it quite a little bit. I just want to make the people aware of it. The deck's real, dude. It's like every fucking hand, it's game if you win the die roll. Like, it's, I don't know, but without further ado, it's the Phantom Knight FTK. Yeah, you can get that all up in there, boys. See it all, babe? Mm-hmm. How about the Bud Light Field Center? I'm gonna get Bud Light sleeves. Bud Light sleeves coming soon. Don't worry about it. Also, this beautiful, babe, can you see this beautiful Ophidian mat? See it with the Rusty Bardiche. Also, if you go to Ophidian, whatever their website is, and type in Sunny P5, you'll get 5% off. That's a huge fucking lie. Yeah, guys. Anyways, just kidding. I know somebody's gonna be like, dude, I thought that was legit. I'm unsubbing, dude. That's fine, dude. See you later. Anyways, here's guys. I'll get right into this. I had a lot of fun with this deck today. This actually was, I built this 3 weeks ago, and I just got sidetracked with the reptile stuff, so I was just like, we'll profile this after the 2 reptiles that are the main profile. Anyways, so 3. Let's get right into it. 3 Torn Scales. Obviously, this card's insane. During the main phase, discard a card. Send a Phantom Knight's card from your deck to your graveyard. Phantom Knight's monster. If it's in graveyard when the Phantom Knight monster is banished, you can special summon it back with banishment and lose a field. This card's absolutely ridiculous. I know I say absolutely ridiculous a lot. It's just that's just how I feel about the thing. So, and then we got 1 cloak and 2 boots. These can just stay right here. You can stay right here, everybody, for a second. The reason I think one of these is always fine. This just searches any Phantom Knight card, and 2 of these you want to open. If you open 1 of these, you still want to have 1 in deck for this. So I'll go over the combo. I do have a combo video at the end of this. You want to stick around for this. This deck's just fucking it's wild. So also cards. I'm just not going to explain these. I've posted these in the past, and I'm just Neospace. I think every warrior deck plays this engine accordingly. So. Also, I changed Spoonsy's list or whatever. I do like his list though. Big shouts to him. I'm actually playing 3 Junk Forward. So he was playing 3 Photon Thrasher, and Photon Thrasher can't be normal summoned or set. This can. And you stay down here, babe, for a second. I'm gonna really talk about this. So the reason I'm playing him is because there was a few times I actually tested Spoonsy's identical list, and you can come back up here, and with the Photon Thrasher, if this was a Photon Thrasher and you open Butter Spy, you can't resolve Butter Spy. There was a couple times in testing where I'd be like, oh, dude, like, if this was just a normal summonable warrior, I could just trigger this and then I'd be off to the races. But so that's why I put these in here. Also, this is a level 3 for the Phantom Knights because we do play Break Sword for special occasions. So there's that. And then, obviously, the one of you just say down here, we have the 1 Armageddon Knight. Obviously, everyone knows what this does. 1 Greffer, Cyberstein is the FTK card, and then the 1 Violon Sphere. I'm going to explain this card real quick. You say down here, or you can come up here, fuck it. So, Violon Sphere, you get out of the deck with Needle Fiber. If it leaves the main monster zone, you can pay 500 to equip it to a monster, and then you can send this card to the graveyard to equip an equip spell in your graveyard to a said monster. So, also the one thing about this card, actually, hold on. The one thing I do want to explain Greffer real quick. Greffer, too, in the combo, you always need Stein in the main deck. I'll explain this when we go to it, but I want to say it again. Stein in the main deck, but if you do end up drawing Stein, you get Greffer instead of Armageddon Knight, so you can discard the Stein, because you use Stein in graveyard for the combo. The Violent Sphere, you see that. So. Anyways, and then the spells, the Telekinesis card. This card only has 1 printing, so you can imagine. What this does is, you can see it down here, babe. If a psychic monster has to pay cost, you do not have to pay that cost. And if that monster dies by a card effect, your opponent's card, you can pay 1,000 to put this card in your hand. So Then I do play the Moon Mirror Shield and the fucking Horn of the Unicorn, dude. Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. You play these because they go back in your deck if you draw them by equipping them to a monster and then linking off into a soul, so you still have the X amount of equips for soul, and then I do play these two as well. Obviously these are obviously this is warriors, so that's a little equip lineup. And then for the 1-0 spells, the Rhoda, Called by the Grave, the Instant Fusion, and the Monster Reborn. I actually was, for the Monster Reborn, I was testing the World Legacy section, the Monster Reborn to an arrow as well. I cut it. I was already playing this and that, but I just cut it because it wasn't as good as I thought it was. So. And then for the 2 die roll cards, 3 the DD Designator and 3 Exchange. As you guys know, this card, you just call a card name, you look at your opponent's hand. If they have it, banish it. If they don't, you banish a card from your hand. Excuse me, and then exchange. Both players look at each other's hands and they both swap a card. So this is very nice with the Phantom Knight card, the Torn Scales, because it's not on summon like a Connector is. So you can like normal summon Torn Scales and then just have X amount of cards in hand because you don't get Ash, and then you play exchange. Look at their hand. If they have the Ash, you take it and give them whatever. It doesn't even matter. Torn Scales plus a discard is the FTK, so I will show that. Same with Connector, but I'll just show the Torn Scales since I have the Rusty Bardish mat. But exchange, dude, I never thought I'd be playing exchange again. I know there was in that one deck, but I play test. And then for the rest of the cards, I do play traps. Just 3 of the Shades and the 1 Fog Blade. The Fog Blade is very good. Sometimes you discard this off of Torn Scales and blah blah blah. You guys know what I'm saying with this. This card's just always insane. For Warriors, free level 4 Extendo Clip. And then we'll get to the extra. Let me hit this real quick. Alright. Now I know people have seen this card for a million years, the Blaze Phoenix. So what this card does, you can see it on here, is the during the main phase you can burn your opponent for 300 life points for each card on the board. Okay, so in this card it can't attack. I'm trying to use that, so nobody cares about that. But and then the one Ancient Gear card. During the main phase, you can burn your opponent for 1,000. This card's unaffected by other card effects, and if it dies, it gets like a Ancient Gear monster out of your deck, ignoring summoning conditions. Obviously, I never use that. And then the one Theseus. This card is very important for the combo. I'm only playing 1 Covenant Warrior. This is for the Instant Fusion. Also, I was testing the Millennium Eyes Restrict. I actually didn't have a hand in the past couple weeks where I needed the Millennium Eyes, so I was just like, yeah, we'll just go with the Warrior boys. A few times I thought about this being the Invoke Raijin, but it's fine either way. It's the better this because this card's level 4, so you can make the Dugaris, because Dugaris is the huge part of the combo. So, and then you said I had for Link 2, so obviously it's Sold, the Needle Fiber, Reproducus, and the Nightmare Phoenix. That's pretty standard. And then I only play 1 Link 3, and it's the Rusty Bardish. This card, I've only seldomly summoned this. It's just kind of like your backup plan, Rusty is. Rusty James. And, card's very good anyways. With the 1 Fog Blade, it's fine with the, so. You don't necessarily need it, but it's very good to have, so. For Link 4 is the Appaloosa and Access Code. And then last 2 cards are just the Break Sword and the Dugaris. This is the most important card. I really hope this card never gets touched. It's been like in a bunch of combos recently, and I just really hope it stays forever. And then Break Sword is just for the, sometimes you need the fucking Break Sword, boys. So, yeah, guys, let me get right on into the combos. Let me get these out of the deck so, for the combo, all you need is Torn Scales and a discard. So it's like a 1.5 card combo. So we'll just do this. Okay, see this, babe? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, dude, that WCQ regional fucking Phantom Knights mat as well. Hold on, let me hit this real quick. Alright, so all you do is just summon Torn Scales. Activate effect, discard any card, and then you will send to the graveyard the Of course, these are all backwards. Let's send the cloak. You will banish the cloak to add the boots to your hand. So this is hand currently, this is banished, this is graveyard. It's just any card, doesn't fucking matter what it is. Since you control a Phantom Knight monster, you special summon. Okay. Link these two off. So let's go to graveyard, and you will summon the Assault. Okay. I'm gonna move these down just a little bit. You still see this, babe? So on Assault effect, on summon activate, you just add whatever. You can add Butter Spy, whatever. I usually just add Connector, so it's fine. And then use the full Assault effect again to send 4 equips from your deck to your graveyard. So the Phoenix Blade is the mandatory one. We'll keep Living Fossil, and maybe else keep Living Fossil, Horn of the Unicorn, this, and the Cell. And that will summon from your deck the where's he at? The Armageddon Knight. So once again, I said if like one of these cards was Cyberstein, you would get Greffer here to discard the Stein, because the Stein has to be in graveyard for the combo. And also if you open Violon Sphere, it's fine because Needle Fiber summons it from hand. So you activate effective Armageddon Knight and send the Cyberstein in the graveyard. Okay. Now go to graveyard and you will banish the boots. And also one thing I would like to point out is this could come back because you banished a Phantom Knight card. So we're not going to use that in this combo. But you'll just banish the boots to add a Shade Brigade. Okay. And then so you have no traps in your graveyard to set this. And special summon this. Go over here. You still see this, babe? Okay. We will make the Dugaris effect attached to summon back the old Cyberstein. The Cyberstein has to be in either this column, you still see this, or the column under Assault. So here or here. Okay. Excuse me. And now you're gonna pay 5,000 life points. Summon Theseus. Okay. And you'll link the Dugaris and the Theseus off into the Needle Fiber. Okay. Needle Fiber's effect will activate and summon the Violon Sphere from either hand or deck. Okay. And then you'll want to use the Assault and the Violon Sphere. Okay. And you'll make Reproducus above the Cyberstein. Okay. Activate Violon Sphere. I'm going to move these over. This is obviously your hand still. Balance Field will go in the Spell Trap card zone equipped to Cyberstein. You will then activate Reproducus to make this card a Psychic. Okay. And then, so now Cyberstein's Psychic, you'll use the Reproducus and the Needle Fiber, link off into the Appaloosa with 2 negates. 2 negates. Where the fucking dice? Oh, I didn't have a dice out for this. 2 negates. Thanks for your dice, babe. So this is a Psychic currently. Then we'll send the Violence Sphere to graveyard to equip the Telekinesis Cell to the Cyberstein. Now, you can use Cyberstein as many times as you want because he's a Psychic and you will have no cost. Okay, so you will pay 5,000, but you won't pay at all, and you will summon the Ancient Gear guy. Okay. Then, I guess you can do this in any way, shape, or form. You have to at some point add back the Phoenix Blade to your hand, so you can banish the. I like to keep the links in graveyard, so I would banish the Armageddon Knight and the Torn Scales. Okay, so this is your hand. So you can still see this, babe. All right, so Cyberstein, summon this. Okay. Activate effect, burn for 1,000. Okay, so your opponent's at 7,000 currently. Then you'll Cyberstein effect. Summon. Bless you.
Thank you.
Summon the Blaze Phoenix. Okay, you won't use effect yet. You'll Cyberstein effect. Summon the Blaze Phoenix. You won't use effect yet. Cyberstein effect. You will summon the Blaze Phoenix, and then you'll set the Fog Blade. Okay. So remember, you burn your opponent for 1,000 already, so there's 7,000. And then this card does 300 damage for each card on the board since you're going first. 3, 6, 9, 18. 3, 6, 9, 18, 36, 39, and then, what am I fucking talking about? This is 7,200. So, effectively, officially you burn your opponent for 8,200 damage, so 1,000 and then 72. So that's the FTK with the Appaloosa. Sorry guys, I've been drinking, so I didn't want to do quick math. But yeah, guys, so that's pretty cool. Very consistent. I like this deck a lot. But next week, I'm going to go, if you guys want to see more of the Reptile deck, I have 2 more lists I want to post before Scrap Raptor comes out and the Diviner Herald comes out with the Drytron Exceed. I know I posted 2 of the fucking Ogdoadic decks, and I lost like 4 or 5 subscribers, and then I gained like 10 back, and I was like, alright, so a couple of these people just don't want to fucking see this, the Reptile deck, so I was like, alright, but yeah, guys, let me know. I was testing with other stuff, but this deck's super cool, very fun. It's actually kind of budget, like if you look at the current meta and what you really want to play, but so yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Cheers.